What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Working. Today I want to talk about Canva, canva.com.
What in the world?
And you can use Canva on your phone or a tablet. You can design beautiful made templates already ready to go, and it's free. So it's two different versions. It's the paid Canva and it's the free Canva. So with paid, of course, you get some more, but starting off, everybody don't have a lot of money. A lot of people don't have computers. So it's a different scenarios, but Canva is the solution to get into. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna share and show you. Let's get right to it. Share my screen. Boom. All right, so this is Canva right here. You can see canva.com, design anything. And as I look across, I can see templates. So a template is a starting point. A template is something that's already kind of designed already. So if you look and see Facebook posts, you could do logos in here, flyers, posters. I'm gonna keep going. Social media, presentations. I did a presentation for somebody at RTA just recently. And you can save this stuff as different file formats, the whole gamut. Love it to death. Zoom virtual backgrounds. Like they got everything. Infographics, animated social media, animations, cards. You see why I'm talking about Canva? YouTube art backgrounds. We got videos, invitations for graduations, like collages, like Pinterest pins, resumes. Like, come on, let's get into it. I click on resume and boom, we got resumes in here. So this is, I really can't say too much more about it. So let's look and see what the prices is and the difference between the free and the pro. So I'm gonna go to pricing, I'm gonna click on pro. All right, so for the pro, $9 a month, which is worth it, you get over 6 million plus photos and elements, 1,000 plus fonts, a brand kit, unlimited folders, resizing, like you get much more for $9. It's definitely worth the $9 a month. And you can try it for 30 days. But for people that's in a pinch, you can still get something going for free because that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna go to Canva and I'm gonna just come over here on this left side, all your designs. This is work that I've been working on and playing with. You can see I've been doing a mixture of I just play around with doing some tutorials. You got some tutorials in here too. So if you go to learn, you could get into designing with Canva, getting started with Canva, let's go into that. One thing that I've noticed about a lot of programs is that they kind of teach you how to save designs as a PDF. So this is your go-to spot if you're kind of learning and going through. I would highly recommend going through the learn process too. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to home. And let's just start with a template. I'm gonna go down, let's click on marketing. And let's click on, we got COVID, trying to see. Templates, let's go presentation. So I click on presentation. Presentation is a PowerPoint or a keynote. So I'm gonna go through these and I'll pick one that I like. Just take a look at it. I'm gonna pick this. So you can see, and these just are like hashtags terms. So when you type in stuff in that search bar, apps, presentations, you'll get this type of stuff. You can see all the pages that's in here, okay? So I'm gonna click use template. Waiting for it to load up. And you can see, like, here's the different pages, page 2. I could click on this, type right here, and I could just move this around. I could select the type and start typing in and putting in my words if I want to. Which is cool. When I click on this, you can see these two different boxes right here. These two different boxes right here is you can tell that it's grouped. So up here, when I click on different stuff, I have different options to control the different things in here. So if I click on here, you can see I can add filter to this photo. Make it black and white. I can adjust it. I can crop it. So it's kind of cropped already. It's cropped to that photo, done. I can position it. Page style. I could make it transparent if I want to. All this stuff, if I click on this text, I can ungroup this text. So now I have access to this, and then you can see the fonts up at the top. Fonts. Change to different fonts. And then you can see right here, this little navigation on the left side. So this gives you different templates right here, right? So I got my photos right here. Millions of photos to search for. Let's just say I wanted to grab this and put this on the background. I can make this transparent. And position, I can move it to the back so I can send it behind everything. So this is positioning of those photos. So you can move something to the front, forward, to the back, align it to the left. So I'm gonna move it all the way to the back. And now it's in there. Look at that. That's amazing. Position, I'm gonna move it to the backward. So moving it backward moves it all the way to the back. It was kind of in front of this little element right here. So this little element right here, let's delete this and add a different element. So you got a garbage can, you can hit delete. I'm gonna go to elements and I'm gonna do the app. See what I get? Got these different app elements. Okay. Let's grab this one. Grab this, I'm gonna change the color to that, closer to our theme that we got going on. I could take this and move this up. No. So I can take this and I can flip it that way. Have that come down here. What's also cool about Canva is that you can zoom in. So I'm using a Mac, so I'm using Command plus or Command minus, and I can really zoom in and really get tight in here. So with the arrow keys, I can nudge elements up, I think. No, I can't. But you get these little yellow, you get these guidelines where you can align stuff. So you can align stuff. So I can select this, hold shift, select this top header, and then I can hit group. And now that's grouped. So now I can move that as a unit. So I could go zoom back out. And I got different pages down here. Isn't that nice? So when I'm done, if I want to share this, I can. So I can hit share. And I can send it to somebody. I can email this to somebody. I can download this. I can download it as a PDF, a PNG, a GIF, all of that stuff. I can download one page, all the pages, which is awesome. So I can go to File, create a new design, and I got some other starting points right here. So I can go book cover, and it'll give me a blank page, which is cool. But you can see some inspirational book covers right here. So I could click on that and see what they did. So I think one of the key things is we got some images right here, and we can see all those images. So I could go back to photos. I can do a photo, type in van, see what vans I get. Or I can go to elements. Maybe if I go to photos and then I go drawing, let's see. Okay, so I got some drawings or drawing on vans. Remember, it's millions of photos. You can see Pro right here. So we can't use those. So I go to elements, just type in van, hit enter, and now I got all these different vans. Nice. So I could take this van right here and delete it and replace it with a different van. Most of these vans is for the paid version, unfortunately. But you could always find some other artwork elsewhere on other pages. Well, you can download your own artwork. So if I go to upload, you can see the uploaded this photo right here. So you can upload, you can find stuff. So you got backgrounds, videos. Look at that. So I go to elements and I hit X and go to general elements and I can go to a frame. A frame is where you can stick photos inside of a frame. So like you said, that phone. So I can click this phone right here, resize that down. And then I could go to the photo that I uploaded, click it and drag it in there, and then boom. Let's change this filter to photo color. Oh, that's for the phone. Let's go to filter. I'm gonna make this more of a yellow. No, more of a yellowish thing to go with this. Then I'm gonna position it and send it to the back. Okay, so I sent it all the way to the back, so the text is on top. There's text up here. Zoom in, Command plus. So then I'm gonna take this text and move it, position it to the front. So it's over that star. Kind of come down like that. So this is just me like, just basically playing around. Playing around. Let's see what else we got. So if I go to my folders, this was in here. Likes, purchases, templates. I'm gonna go back to home. What else we got in here? So we can see my recent designs. We can see my, let's click on it. I can see everything that I worked on. So this is the presentation I was playing with. It's kind of saving the one flyer I was working on. Here's some other stuff I was playing with. I was doing some learning lessons, playing with some more presentations. Let's click on that. So just look at this, for instance. This is just a nice photo with text on top. It's awesome. Let me go to photos. I'm gonna type in party. Look at that. So you could always find your own artwork and throw it in there. This is just so cool to me. Let's go limit. Okay. Let's drag this over there. Oh, we got these lines through here. So this is a paid picture. We can see that's a pro picture. We need a free picture. Just trying to find another picture. I'm just cropping this picture just so it can fit inside my page. Click done. Look at that. Look at that. Let's delete this text. Friday night rave. Let's get some more text. I'm gonna click text, and you can just start generating a header, subheader, a little bit of body text, or you can come down here to these little starting points right here. So life is all about the templates, right? So we just got a bunch of templates. Templates help us get going, help our ideas, help us flesh out our ideas. It helps us move quicker. So I'm going down here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. So this is like a Friday night rave party. I'm gonna click header. I'm gonna do Friday. Friday night rave. And okay, so I'm gonna move that up. So I want this rave right here to be closer to Friday night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust the letter. So we can align this to the left. So we can align it to the center, to the right, center. I want the center. And you can add a bullet point. You can do number. So this is the font size right here. I'm gonna go. I want this rave to be a little closer and tighter to Friday night. And you can do that with these little dots right here, meaning that it's more navigation. So when I click on that, if I click on spacing, I can do the line height. So I can tighten up the line height of the font, which is awesome. I can change the color of it if I want to, kind of like white. Right here is where your fonts are at, so I can click on right here and change the font, the letter styling. You can see which ones are free and which ones aren't. Kind of like the font how it is, but I'm gonna click on this, see what that look like. Oh, I like that better. Look at that. So, and again, you can turn down the transparency, kind of like it up. Canva, elements. Let's go through this. We got shapes, we got frames, we got stickers, we got charts, gradients. Let's see all the gradients. So we got these gradients that we can stick over the top of an overlay. So how to use a gradient? Well, you just, let's see. So this is rave. I'm gonna click on this. So I got this on top. I'm gonna send this to the positions to the background. Send it to the back. No, let me send it to the front. So if you do mess up, you can undo right here. So I'm gonna undo that move, and then I'm just gonna turn down the transparency. So I kind of want this to be a splash of color. So I got this on top, and I'm just kind of adding this design as almost like a, what you call it? Let me turn this down. I'll turn down the opacity. I'll change the color to the theme that I got. It's more like, I don't know, I'm just playing around, experimenting. I'm gonna turn this to a brown. gonna bring this. I don't know. So we just play around and see what works, see what don't work. I don't know. So I got different lines, foliage, draw objects. Look at this. Hand drawn, girl power. Oh my God, it's just so many things. The sky's the limit. You can actually, once you go in here, let's go back to home. You can kind of see when you kind of go in here. I'm gonna go to logos and just see all the different logos. All these logos was produced inside of this program. So here's these shapes and icons that we just kind of was these different elements that we just was looking at. With the combination of different elements, you can build out a logo. Circles, shapes, little icons, squares is moved around. So it's just like being creative. So I highly recommend everybody just to go through each and every template, almost with like a fine-tooth comb. I'm gonna go to brochure. And I'm not a fan of brochures at all. So 3-panel brochure. Look at that. Look at this. So we're using black and white photos with colors, with circles, with transparencies on top. So circles with images inside of them. So I already showed you how to make a frame. So we could just see, look at this donuts. We could just see all of the stuff that you could design. So it's really your limitations is your creativity for the most part. Look at that. Oh, tell me that's not amazing. Use this template. And remember, so we could tell that this photo is for a paid photo. So we could really take this out and swap this out for something else. It's my art show. Take this, move this down. Right. Trying to grab this text without grabbing my photo. I'm gonna lock it. So I lock the photo so I can click everything else. So even if you're having a problem moving something, you could lock it. So I can click right here and unlock it. So you can lock down certain things, lock it, boom. So that's what that is. So you could group stuff, lock stuff. You could duplicate your image. You could duplicate stuff. So I'm gonna take this and lock this down because I can't move my text. So now I can move this text now. Art gallery. I'm gonna move this down. I'm gonna make this white because you can't see it. So I'm kind of nudging it over. I can't really grab it. I'm gonna zoom in. So remember Command plus, zoom in. Now I can grab it and move it around. This is a little quick trick too. So I'm gonna make this text black. So I got my text. I'm gonna make it black. Boom. Then I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna ungroup it, click it, I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm gonna make this white. Then I'm gonna position it over the top of the black text, giving it like a drop shadow. So that's like a drop shadow that I'm doing. Command minus, zoom out. So I just add a little drop shadow to it. So that's it. That's just an introduction to Canva. I just love this program. What else can I say? Get in there, experiment, see what you can do, dabble around, see if it's worth paying for the $9. I think it is. Your Netflix costs $9. So please share with me. Hit me up if you got any questions and anything and any concerns. Again, remember, subscribe to my channel.